These are the true gifts of Christmas, ones I carry with me all year long, no matter the challenges and obstacles I may be called to face. I will draw from my infinite storehouse of joy to remain optimistic and centered. Joy is mine today. It is the fulfillment of my Advent journey, my divine inheritance. It is in the fullness of my heart, the contentment of my mind, and the deep feeling of wellness in my soul. I am joyous. From Matthew 2, verse 10, when they saw that the star had stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy.
I brought my tree down to the shore, the garland and the silver star, to find my peace and grieve no more, to heal a place inside my heart. On every branch I laid some bread, and hungry birds filled up the sky. They rang thy bells around my head. They sang my spirit back to life. One tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way. For all the tears, for what we've lost, there's still my joy. There's still my joy for Christmas Day. The snow comes down on empty sand. There's tinsel moonlight on the waves. My soul was lost, but here I am. So this must be amazing grace. One tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way. For all the tears, for what we've lost, there's still a joy. There's still my joy. There's still a joy for Christmas Day.
Good morning, Unity Palo Alto. Thank you so much for being here today. You know, it's the holidays, and we get close to Christmas. Some people go on vacation, so I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful that you're online with us and can hear us, and I'm so grateful that you're listening to us during the week. For it is the season. Yes, 'tis the season. 'Tis the season of giving, of receiving, and sharing holiday joy. And this last Sunday, actually yesterday, that would be this last Saturday, I went to the mall with my wife. We went early in the morning, like at 10:30, okay, not that early. And as we were walking up, there was somebody already, because they open at 10, there's somebody already walking out with bags of presents. And we're like, wow, that person is really on it, really effective. And so we're walking in, and of course there's all the anxiety of what are we going to get? What the present's going to be any good? How what are we going to do? How are we going to make this special? And then we just started. It's okay. Let's just relax and have fun with it. And I have to tell you, it was so amazing to see how much joy was being expressed, especially in the intersection leading into Valley Fair Mall. Especially in the giant parking lots inside Valley Fair Mall. There was so much joy ringing through people honking horns and celebrating, people rolling down windows and saying, "Merry Christmas," and waving. I was just filled. And there's part of me who, I have to be honest with you, I was close to joining in. I just wanted to roll down my window and start singing at people. But no, I'm the minister. I can't do that stuff. I've got to be pious every moment of the day. Don't tell anyone. So, yes, 'tis the season. 'Tis the season of giving and receiving. And we've heard phrases like that before, right? Have you heard the phrase, "'Tis better to give than to receive"? Have you heard of that? Or how about this one? Giving and receiving are really the same thing. That's what us, pious ministers say. Giving and receiving is really the same thing. But they feel kind of different, don't they? They cost different. They're different expressions. And that idea of it's better to give than to receive kind of makes it seem like receiving is bad and giving is good. And how many of us have a problem receiving? How many of us, like me, have a hard time hearing compliments? How many of us can't receive those kind of gifts of loving kindness from one another? So today what I want to do is I want to try and elevate our consciousness, our awareness, and our concept of giving away from the material mindset and more towards understanding what a powerful spiritual practice it is. Being conscious of the constant energy and flow of life. Because that's really what giving and receiving is. Stepping into that constant flow of energy of life. The moving force of the universe. The creative intelligence being expressed in, through, and as you. This is what in unity we call spirit. The energy and activity of the divine, of God, of isness, of the allness of life as it moves through us. The way I like to look at it is like it's the power of the Niagara Falls. Has anybody been there? I have not been there. It's on my bucket list. But as I see the videos and see the pictures, there's a tremendous power and force flowing through there, right? It's always flowing. It just is. Our job is to build the power plant, to harness that energy. Our job is to build the little platform so we can all go and look and say, wow, look at this amazing energy of life. That's what it is like for me. That's the visualization I have. God is like that, the flow, Spirit is like the flow of the Niagara Falls, and I am one with it. I'm harnessing it. I am being a part of it. It is a part of who I am. Conscious giving and receiving is like that. It's the practice of knowing and actively expressing oneness. It's the practice of knowing and actively expressing oneness. Now, this is the fundamental principle of every profound mystic religion, and that is the realization of oneness with God, with the universe, with the allness of life, realizing our oneness with God and realizing our oneness with each other. That is the fundamental practice. If we can get to that point, then all of the shenanigans around parking and one-ways or red lights, whatever, they seem less daunting to us. Myrtle Fillmore said this in her books, The Healing Letters of Myrtle Fillmore. God is already in every part of your being, so it's just a matter of being conscious of oneness with God. Your thoughts of truth from this consciousness. Your thoughts of truth from this consciousness. You're already one. That power of Spirit is already flowing within you. All we need to do is say yes, to acknowledge it, and to move in it. She continues by saying, the vitalizing life of Spirit fills you to overflowing with the strength, vigor, and vitality you need to sustain you. It's already there. In this presence, is the fullness of joy. In this presence is the fullness of joy. simply by aligning ourselves to it. Now, so often we're looking at joy as this experience that we have in the outer, right? When I'm having fun, then I'm feeling joy. And I'm waiting on everyone else to give me that energy, to say good things about me, so that I can feel that joy, rather than being that joy, simply by knowing our oneness with the allness of life. You may have heard the expression, you are a beloved expression of God. You are a beloved expression of the universe, of the allness, of source, of substance. You are a beloved expression of love. And that's a wonderful thing to hear and to know and to hear, but we need to elevate that so that we actually live from that. Live from that. Instead of you are a beloved expression of God, you are a conscious expression of God. I am a conscious expression of God. Would you affirm that with me? I am a conscious expression of God. That takes it to a whole new level. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking from that presence within me. I'm living that presence on a daily basis, and I'm allowing it to move through me and as me, and for that joy to flow. Now, A Course in Miracles says separation, right? That's that idea that we're not one. That's the idea that somehow God is out there, that somehow I'm not, it's somewhere in there, like as Eric Butterworth used to say, like a raisin is hidden in a bun. You ever have one of those raisin bran muffins where there's just too much bran and not enough raisins? And your mouth gets all dry? Yes, I'm not going to name that brand, but yes, those cinnamon bagels. Oh, they're so, and they get dry, and you put them in the toaster, and then it's even worse. That's what separation is like. That's what dualistic thinking is like. Separation must be corrected where it was made. The Course in Miracles says separation must be corrected where it was made. So where did it begin? Was it Los Angeles? Where did it begin? Within? In your mind. In your mind? Now we have someone to blame. Isn't it so much easier when you have someone else to blame? Or something out there, some entity out there? I didn't do it. The devil made me do it. I can blame something else. I don't have to take personal responsibility. Thank you so much for giving us that gift. Separation begins in the mind, in all of our mind. In the mind of the collective human consciousness, we have this idea that we're not one with God, that we're separate from it. And so where can we fix it? In our mind. And the challenge is most of us want to fix it in everyone else's mind. Y'all need to have oneness consciousness. But the reality is this is the only thing that we have authority over, and rarely that. How can we have more agency over our thinking? How can we put ourselves in a place where we are living more from that experience of oneness, of allowing that divine nature to flow through us? So how do we do it? How do we heal the separation? Because that's really what it is. It's a healing within us. How do we heal the separation? You know, if you think about a little child who had a bad dream and woke up from the bad dream and they're crying, and what do? Well, I give them a copy of Lessons in Truth and tell them to turn to chapter 23. You know, you should really read this. No, you give them love. You hug them, you comfort them, you give them compassion, you sing to them, you rock them. You know, one of the ways that we used to get my youngest, Ray, to sleep was put her in the car seat and drive. And because the roads, she's out like that, we turn around, we come back, and all is well. Well, we were in Arizona once with visiting my folks, and they had just paved that major road. Now, the thing about Arizona, that major highways, they add rubber into their asphalt. So it's like gliding on heaven. It was so smooth, you know, there's no potholes. You can't feel anything. And she wouldn't fall asleep. That was That was like a 40-minute drive until we got off the freeway, and then she's out. We get back on the freeway, she wakes up. That's what the kingdom of heaven is like, being in that flow. It's just smooth and effortless. How about holiday parties? You know, being a gracious host, being a gracious guest. We learned about what that could be like for us. How about sharing your inspirations and dreams with the world through your creative expression? Isn't that a beautiful definition for giving? For giving from the heart? You have something, you all have something that's unique, that's just yours to give, your gift to the world, your light to shine. What if you brought that out just a little bit more? As Deborah sang this morning, we can do it just a little bit more every time. Even when we get to the point where we think this is the pinnacle, there is just a little bit more. And joy becomes even more expansive and flowing through us. In these acts of giving and receiving, we heal separation. In these acts of giving of love and kindness and receiving graciously and with gratitude, we are healing our separation from one another. And we're in that flow that's always present. We're nurturing, we're taking that energy and we're allowing it to express through us. We're consciously participating in the constant energy and flow of life. In this presence, the fullness of joy. That's where joy comes into play. In the presence of Spirit. By saying yes to this divine energy. By saying yes and being that, allowing that to flow through us with ease and grace. Now, I am teaching, or I'm facilitating a class called Metaphysical Bible Interpretation Group. It's really a group. And each one of us takes a section of the Bible, a short passage, and we metaphysically interpret it. What Unity offers is a metaphysical interpretation or a spiritual interpretation of the Bible and Scripture, because every story in the Bible and Scripture is a reflection of consciousness. And in every story, we can see ourselves in those stories. And so in this way, we're taking this Scripture and making it real for us and applying it to life and seeing how we can show up from the spiritual interpretation. Now, Jesus taught the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Jesus taught that it is here and now, and we enter through the kingdom by elevating and living from our spiritual mindset. And we are in the middle of this section of Matthew, which is in the Sermon on the Mount, where Jesus sits aside and he's fielding questions, and he's asked about what is the kingdom of heaven is like. And he's teaching in parables. And that's one of the main ways in which Jesus taught. In parables, the kingdom of heaven is like. And so our assignment for our class was everyone to write a parable that started with the kingdom of heaven is like, and then create one. And I'd like to invite Frances Mann Craig to come up and read her book report.
I missed the sound check. Is that okay? Wow.
Hold it really close, like right here. Hold them. There.
Reverend John gave me a
That's
tip.
it.
He said, look at Paul Goodwin's jacket. Talk to him. So here's my parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a woman who was given a vision of gratitude. She didn't set out to build a brand or chase numbers. She simply wanted to share gratitude widely, globally, freely, using the tools of the time. Social media, images, words, little offerings sent out into the world. So she created, day after day, month after month, year after year. Since 2019, she's made more than 700 posts. And by the world's standards, the response has been very small. A tiny community, about 150 followers, and one more today. There were moments when she wondered if it was a waste of time. And then she saw it differently. She saw that the creating itself was the point, that every post was an act of gratitude to God, that nothing offered in love disappears, even if it isn't widely seen. Her work lives on, quietly out there in the digital ether, permanent, available, waiting for whoever might need it someday. And she noticed something else. The practice is healing her, healing through gratitude. It keeps her focused on God instead of fear, on gratitude instead of despair, on learning and creating and sharing instead of shrinking. And she understands this. The kingdom of heaven is discovering that what is created in gratitude and love is never wasted. It blesses the giver, it heals, it glorifies God, and it endures, whether the crowd is large or small.
And so it is. Francis, I'm going to ask you in that groovy Christmas coat of yours to come up here so we can bless you. Thank you so much for
Show the back of this.
there you go. There's the back of it. And we're going to bless you together. Francis, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the light in you. And so it is. What an amazing expression and an amazing gift, yes? And giving is healing. Living in the flow is uplifting. It aligns us with that presence and power. It's a way in which we can live more fully. And we are all here to express that light. Now, if you're interested, I'm going to be opening another Metaphysical Bible Interpretation group in the new year, so you can keep your eyes out for that. But here's the point. The fullness of joy is expressed and experienced when you know your oneness with God and with each other. The fullness of joy is expressed when we graciously and consciously give and receive from the heart. It is consciously there when we make gratitude a spiritual practice. Not just something that we say flippantly or as a drive-by, but making gratitude a true spiritual practice. And when we adjust our thoughts and focus on the truth of our being, let go of all of the honks and the shouting, let go of all of the stuff that has come before this, and focus on the truth of your being, you are a conscious expression of the love, energy, and joy of God. Let's move to our affirmation. I'm going to read our affirmation and invite you to affirm it. Come back to me, Ethan, because I didn't update the affirmation. I'm going to tell you what the affirmation is. We'll do one sentence at a time. I'll say it, and then you can affirm it. I'll read it all once through. I am one with the allness of life, love, and wisdom. I am filled with the fullness of joy now. I am one with the allness of life, love, and wisdom. Together, I am one with the allness of life, love, and wisdom. I am filled with the fullness of joy now. Together, I am filled with the fullness of joy now. And so it is. One of my favorite Unity authors from the past once wrote, her name is Martha Smock, and she had a little pamphlet, and she wrote, God is all. And to live and dwell in this realization makes every moment so full of meaning that we cannot put into words the sheer joy of living. The sheer joy of living. That is what oneness is all about. Let's take that into a time of meditation and affirmative prayer. I invite you to take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. To release it, as we release it, we let go of any stress or strain, any thoughts of stress or struggle or enmity or frustration, any judgments, we just simply let it go. For all of those clog up the flow of love within us. I breathe into this present moment. And with each breath, we allow our mind to settle. We allow our hearts to open, to feel the energy of love, to feel the flow of life, beating, pulsing, flowing. And with each breath, our body relaxes, our emotions settle, and we experience that inner peace, the peace of spirit. God is all. I live and dwell in that loving energy. I allow that experience to flow through me as kindness, as compassion, as understanding and forgiveness, as inner peace, as love. I am one with the allness of life, love, and wisdom. I am the conscious expression of the divine. As I move through this day, through this week, through the rest of this year, I shine my light. Feeling that loving energy within us, feeling that flow as it shines from us. We shine that light into the world and send that love to our friends, to our families. We send this love to our spiritual community, to all of those who we see today. We send this love to the world, and we are blessed. We hold all of the prayers in our prayer chest with this love, affirming divine love is doing its perfect work in this moment. And if there's somebody who you hold in prayer, I invite you to say their name out loud or bring their name to mind. For all of the prayers that we hold in our hearts, for all of the love that we're holding, we send this love and energy to each person in each situation and affirm divine love is doing its perfect work in this moment. And with a mighty faith, we say, and so it is. Let us celebrate and give thanks by singing the Alleluia.
Alleluia.
And with a nice, deep cleansing breath, we return our attention to this time, to this space, to this experience of love being generated by us in this room, and feel that loving energy as we move through this day. Unity Palo Alto is here to help you discover this spiritual magnificence, help you discover and live more from your oneness, as you transform your life spiritually and as you make a positive difference in the world. We are so blessed to be a part of this spiritual community and to share this loving energy with each other. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Each month, we donate a portion of our donations to our global spiritual movement. Unity is a global spiritual movement, a worldwide movement. And this community, each one of us, is a driving force in the growth of the Unity movement, not only through our donations, but also through our living the Unity principles, of our moving through life, expressing that divine nature, expressing that love every day, creating a more peaceful and joyful world for ourselves and for the people we touch. We are blessed to support our worldwide organizations, our West Central region, with our donations, and we would like to bless them by saying unity. The blessing is on the screen next. Unity, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the light in you. And so it is. There are so many ways in which you can support this spiritual community. If you'd like to give a donation here in the sanctuary, you can give it online. You can give it in the silver boxes in the front and the back. But however you give with love. For what you give to the world, you receive. And when we give with love, we receive love tenfold. So with that loving energy, we say our affirmation, which is on the screen. Together, divine love from me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
Oh, yeah, we know it's coming. Joyful, joyful, we adore you. God of glory, one of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before you, opening to the sun above. Joyful, joyful, we adore you. God of glory, one of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before you, opening to the sun above. Melt the clouds of hate and sadness, drive the dark of doubt away. Joyful, joyful, we adore you. Hearts unfold like flowers before you. Joyful, joyful, we adore you. Joyful, we adore you. All your works with joy surround you. Earth and heaven reflect your ways. Stars and angels sing around you. Center of unbroken praise. All who live in love are thine. Lift us to the joy divine. Joyful, joyful, we adore you. Hearts unfold like flowers before you. Joyful, joyful, we adore you. Joyful, we adore you. Joyful, joyful, we adore you. Hearts unfold like flowers before you. Joyful, joyful, we adore you. Joyful, we adore you.
Well, look at you. You're all, no. Stay standing in the joy. Stay standing in the joy because we get the opportunity to practice this giving and receiving by blessing each other. So I'm going to have you face the center aisle, and our affirmation and blessing is up there. So together we say, I love you, I bless you, I appreciate you, and I behold the light in you. Okay, you sunbeams, you can sit. All right. Here we are today, and it doesn't just happen. It continues during the week, during the month. We got lots going on, so let me share. Today, the women's group is hosting a white elephant gift exchange. I'm really excited about that. I've been practicing my sad face, don't steal it. Okay, anyway, so that's going to be at 11:30 in the Learning Center if you're planning to join us. All are welcome to join our traditional Christmas Eve candle lighting service at 8 p.m. There's just something about that warm glow of the individual candles shining as one on that Christmas Eve. So if you haven't been to this service, I really, bring your friend, come on, and just, literally sit in the glow of Christmas with us. But wait, doesn't stop there. You can join the merriment of carols, cocoa, and connection with Reverend John, 12:25 at 10 a.m. Are you going to wear your elf suit or anything, John? I know I'm putting him on the spot. I'm teasing. I can't promise an elf suit, but I can promise carols, cocoa, and connection. So again, that's at 10 a.m. if you'd like to join him at Christmas in the Learning Center. And we have A Course in Miracles. You got a little flavor of it today through Reverend John's talk. And a study group is going to be starting with Karen Friedman and Moj Razmi. This is going to be a Zoom class that starts January 1st, but you have to register online. So just encourage you if you want to check more about that. Karen, is it a drop-in, like drop-out? Is it going to be continual? Okay, so you're studying the lessons, so it's building on each week. So just look for more information on that, but again, January 1st that starts. Okay, there is so much happening, so much to connect. You can find us on our website, unitypaloalto.org/activities to join, to check out more information, and to share the good news that is Unity Palo Alto. Check out our social media channels and share them. Yay. You are the good news. Yes? Yes, let's spread it. Okay, our beautiful flowers today are donated by the lovely Mimi Hayes back there. Hey, Mimi. And yay! And I love this. It's in honor, she says, happy birthday to her loving mother. Yay! Happy birthday, Mom! If you would like to donate for the flowers, you can head over to the bookstore. It's a $75, will cover the cost of the flowers, and we get this lovely energy that just creates beauty and celebrates something with you. So again, that's in the bookstore if you'd like to check that out and donate some flowers. If this is your first time here at Unity Palo Alto, or if you're back from a long absence, we would love to connect with you. There's a little card in the pew that says connect. You can fill that out and bring it to the bookstore. We have various Unity publications that we'd love to give to you as a gift. So fill that out and welcome. We're glad to have you here. I would like our prayer chaplains to stand up. And serving us today, we have Sarah Ann and Karen Friedman. And if you have a celebration, a joy, an accomplishment you'd like to share, or if you have something that you would like to hold in sacred space, they are here to lovingly serve you. We are so blessed to have them, and they'll be right where they're at after service. So you are welcome to come and hold that sacred space with them. So thank you for serving our community. Man, is that it already? I want the fun to go on. Well, we do get to sing, so I invite you all to stand and sing our song of peace.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that
And now our prayer for protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Love and blessings, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas.
Joy, joy, God's great joy. Joy, joy, down in my soul. Sweet, beautiful, soul-saving joy. Oh, joy, joy in my soul. Listen to the music, the sound of the angels. Come and see the child who can make you whole. Lying in a manger, away from harm and danger. Oh, joy, joy in my soul. Joy, joy in my soul. Joy, joy, God's great joy. Oh, joy, joy, down in my soul. Sweet, beautiful, soul-saving joy. Oh, joy, joy in my soul. Now, he was sent from above, this special gift of love, more precious than silver and gold. Oh, sent on this holiday to take our pain away. Oh, joy, joy in my soul. Oh, yes, joy, joy in my soul. Joy, joy, God's great joy. Joy, joy,